Hey guys, so this is a move that is partially inspired by something in a fire double staff video that Casey Houle uploaded to the double staff group on Facebook. And I'll include a little bit of footage of his original move because I don't actually think that I'm doing it right. I think that what I'm doing here is kind of my own riff on the same idea. But seeing him do it, and I assume improvising around it, gave me a couple interesting ideas, so I thought I would share them. So first and foremost, what I think is interesting about this, it's clearly a 3D move, and it incorporates both isolations and anti-spins, but also it's 3D in a way that makes a lot of mathematical sense to me. Namely, we're always dealing in points where the staves are kind of at right angles, and where their planes are at right angles, yeah? And we do so at 4 different points around the body. In other words, we're kind of moving around a box in a lot of different regards. And it's a question of how we do the transitions between the corners of the boxes. If you were to look down at it from above and kind of like take a time-lapse photograph of everything, it should come out to be that the planes of these staves would wind up looking something like a tic-tac-toe board. So in my mind at least, here's how you make some of these transitions happen. First and foremost, the isolations are kind of the place where you start at on every side. And I'm performing these isolations as a poise spinner, I think of this as being infinite L. It's one of the 3D timing and directions that Mikey Nope came up with. And how you do infinite L is that essentially you're holding on to, let me show you this kind of at an angle here, you're holding on to a right angle at each and every position that the staves go through. So we have a right angle, right angle, right angle, right angle, right angle, yes? One for each of the 4 points inside the planes of these double staves, right? And your job then becomes trying to keep those isolations clean while at the same time finding those right angles. It's a lot harder than it sounds, especially with infinite L, because it's probably the least intuitive timing and direction that we have for 3 dimensions. Okay, so you've got your infinite L going and everything. How do you get out of this? How do you make one of these transitions to either side? Well, the way I've been doing it is I kind of like the idea of thinking of there being like an activation point, so to speak. That is, when I get to this point where my left hand is high and my right hand is off to the left-hand side, I do an anti-spin that traces the length of my left-hand staff, and then I perform anti-spin with both staves. And at this point, it appears as though they're moving in the same plane, but now that I'm over here, I'm going to switch the plane that my right-hand staff is moving in, and my left-hand staff is going to go up vertical, just like it did before. And now I'm back in this nice infinite L place. But I have now turned 90 degrees in the course of doing this, right? I can do it again. Do the anti-spin, boom, switch it over, and we're back. And you can work around in a complete circle or square, as the case may be, and get yourself back to where you originally started, yeah? Another approach to making those transitions happen would quite frankly just be to wait until this left-hand staff is pointed out straight in front of you and the right-hand staff is off to your right-hand side, and you can do the anti-spin that way. You could also do this as a combination of a, say, pair of isolations to get you there. You could also mix it up and do an anti-spin versus an isolation, so on and so forth. There's a lot of different possibilities of making that happen. The reason I like this one, honestly, is because it offers a contrast. And I like that initial anti-spin as almost like an activation move that kind of signals to the audience that something is about to change. But yeah, clearly there's a lot of different ways that you could riff on this particular idea right here. So, Casey, thanks so much for the inspiration, buddy. And yeah, keep the good stuff coming. Thank you guys for watching and have a great week. Peace. This video was made possible thanks to the kind contributions of these folks right here. Special thanks to Sean, Prisna, Kiro, and Firefly for your very generous support. This video channel is a one-man operation. Help me to keep on making these videos by visiting drexfactor.com/support, where you can get your name in the credits or choose from a variety of other rewards and help me to continue to make the videos that I love. Thanks for watching.